Hello, kids, and yeah, this is where we locked off. Welcome back to Life in the Woods. What could possibly go wrong today if this is what we're starting with? This is one of the most intense volcanoes I have ever, if not the most intense one I've ever seen. Yeah, we're here. This may be our last episode of traveling, depending on how much running and jumping we're gonna do today. Since we don't have a lot of food left, it is very sad. Ouch. Weird shadow bugs all over the place. This area looks so nice, and it's a shame that this... I mean, it's not really going to burn down because the chunk is not going to be in render distance much longer, but you know what I mean. This is not bound to last very long. Oh, these... 2, 3? 3 palm trees. Actually kind of cool. Little inspiration picture in case we need to expand our beach a little bit. I think we collected this before, but I'm gonna grab a little bit more of it. Then we're gonna grab the stuff that would despawn, because we are not gonna let that happen. Alright, it's gonna get dark soon. God, volcano. Intense. That's all I can say to that. Don't like that, please. Oh god. That was a big one. I have spent a lot of time today playing Minecraft. I mentioned before how the boyfriend and I were playing the Cobblemon mod, but everything kind of broke because for some reason, like, we were hosting it just on a LAN world, and for some reason my boyfriend couldn't log into his world anymore. It just kept being like, player data invalid, return to server list. It's a single player world. And we made a new world today, and the same thing happened, and it's very sad. But I may have started a little single playthrough just with myself, because I guess I'm into Pokemon now at age 22. and I have my Slowpoke and Psyduck again, and that is all I need in life. And I'm very happy that I found those two again. And I don't know, I have some other really cool Pokemon. I'm starting to learn how everything kind of works. But I don't know. I am having a fun time. And there will definitely be some shorts from various experiences. And maybe some videos too. I mean, here's the thing. I took out a lot of the mods that the boyfriend and I were playing with. Basically right now I only have the Cobblemon mod and a minimap mod that may be together with the Cobblemon mod, I don't know. But basically I'm not a fan of minimaps, by the way. I mean, I don't mind if people use them, but myself, I've never gotten into them. But it's actually very useful because you have so many tiny Pokemon that are just hiding on top of trees, underneath little blocks. It's like there could be a little caterpillar underneath that one jungle block and I would never know, but the minimap shows you the head icon of the Pokemon, so you kind of know, and that is very useful, I have to say. That's why I have that, and just basically well, the Pokemon themselves. That's all I'm working with, and I'm just gonna wait and play a couple hours. I played 3 hours today. If that same issue happens to me, and depending on how that goes, we may just have like a funny this is what happened before everything fell apart video, or potentially we're gonna have some bigger videos. If we can somehow make the mod work, or like the mods work in multiplayer again, that would be wonderful, because I would definitely love to make like a little, you know, playing Cobblemon with the boyfriend type of series. That would be very, very edited, because it takes a long time to do everything, and a lot of time it would be with a lot of subtitles, because we do speak German while we're gaming. I mean, of course, at this point, I don't know if it's because of me or if that's just something that you do when you talk a lot to someone. Oh, not me exposing the fact that I don't talk to people. But for me, not being a native English speaker, not living in a English-speaking country, but consuming and, well, producing a lot of English content. Oh god, I hate how these films just keep going and going. They just never stop. I randomly sometimes just say the most random stuff in English in the middle of a sentence. It's just I do randomly switch languages sometimes, yes. Luckily that is yet to happen from English to German. Very useful when making English content. I hope it stays this way. But so some of it is in English, yes, but for the most part it isn't. And I mean, that's fine. It would just have subtitles and a lot of the funny. I mean, to be fair, we had one Pokemon that drowned itself in front of us, and then the boyfriend was automatically switched to English and was just like, "Oh, what a shame he died," or something like that. So I don't know. We're not playing to make content. That's what I'm saying. We're playing to have fun, because obviously you're not gonna get much content out of it if everything corrupts after a couple hours of playtime anyway. Like, more than a best of what we managed to get and some funny clips. That's all you can really get out of that. That's not gonna be a multiple part series, because unless we want to include many minutes spent mining the geodes to find those special stones in there, yeah, there's not a lot of content, but I don't know. I had a wonderful time playing earlier, and that just even found a Pikachu. That was very surprising, because they don't spawn a lot, and I managed to get to catch it. I felt very proud of myself. Okay, second Plants backpack after all. We started off very strong collecting everything, and then we kind of flopped down. So yeah, this is actually surprising. I mean, maybe we can get a couple more things in, but I don't want to start collecting the most random stuff just to do that. Okay, is this actual ocean now? Because I see swampy trees over there, so I'm a little bit suspicious. The lag is already starting. No, I'm not gonna walk over to the lava. Ah, how wonderful. What could possibly go wrong here? Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Squid. Yeah. Otherwise, I have so much editing to do, but today I just really wanted to keep playing Minecraft with the boyfriend, and since we lost our other world, made that new one. Then we played in that one all afternoon. Then that one fell apart, and then I played in single player, and here we are. Responsibilities and all that. Not keeping up with that today, which is, oh god, I hate boats. Not good, but I'll do that tomorrow. I'll just have a productive Sunday. Good night. You need to do Duolingo still. Okay, he did Duolingo. That is good. I don't want to be kidnapped by an owl in the middle of the night because my boyfriend didn't do his Duolingo lessons. That's not on today's to-do list. I mean, many things are apparently not on today's to-do list, but I'm gonna click them. Yes, we have them. I don't care. We have lag at home too. You can keep that. I don't need that. I mean, we don't have a lot of lag at home, luckily. Like, if this would be the same type of performance we'd have at home, I'd cry. Single one of these, sure thing. Oh gosh, come on, don't do me like that. Did we not get sticks again? Did I see that correctly? Let me check that in a sec. Oh, do I see snow? Do I see snow? I see snow. We didn't get sticks. For the second time now. I don't know where the sticks are going. They're going somewhere else. Alright. If we find more penguins, I'm going to be very upset. Imagine finding penguins 2 times after each other this shortly. Like the last time it took us, what was it? 580 episodes? Ish. Oh, there's so many of them here. Okay, real quick. planks go in there. That is actually a single variety flower. Okay, so we only need this one. And do any of these happen? Nothing fits in there. Alright then. I haven't had any of that yet. Okay. Well, I could have put the bamboo away too, but I noticed that one too late. It just blended in with everything else. Is that a frost forest? Was it? How that's called? With the pretty flowers? Oh god, don't... I think that's a crash. Yeah, that's a crash. Okay, we are back. Hopefully, you know, not too many crashes today. I mean, if it's one or two while we are traveling, I'll take it. The thing is, the error message was my favorite one. Guess who was desolating? It's just ridiculous at this point. We turned off the... Or did I turn it back on, actually? I don't remember. Yeah, we're back on smooth chunk rendering. And still we have lag. Okay, just because I mentioned that doesn't mean you need to freeze my game. Thank you very much. Okay, yeah. There is a lot of pigs around here. This is kind of the pink sheep, but just with pigs. And they're all pink anyway, so it's not very special. Imagine if instead we got a bunch of white pigs. I've seen something. I don't know if it's true, but apparently Minecraft is putting into vanilla Minecraft different pig variants. And what I saw, it disturbed me. It was wrong. I once, when I was putting together my mod pack, I put in this one mod. I don't know what it's called, but it's something that tweaks so many things. I think it adds some structure, some recipes, I don't know. It also gives mobs different skins. So every, like the animals, they all look a little bit different. You know, you have some colored cows, some brown cows, some white cows, some black cows. It's like a nice little difference. And it just felt wrong to me. That's not how these guys are supposed to look. They're all supposed to look the same. Why are you taking that away from me? Was it Quack? Something like that? Could that have been it? I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, you know, now playing with modded mods again, it does make me want to work on my mod pack again, definitely. But at the same time, you just see how fast things are falling apart. And you have no idea why. I look at the error code, and it doesn't really say anything. Then I Google what other people may have experienced. We try everything from that, and nothing really works. It's just very sad, because you put in a lot of effort into making it work and, you know, find all the things that work together nicely, that don't interfere with each other somehow, and then it's working, you have some fun, and suddenly everything falls apart, and that does take a hit on the motivation, definitely. And it just, yeah. Before we get the cobble mod working the way they should, I don't think I will really be touching the mod pack. But I do want to work on it again soonish. Like before summer, that would be nice. If they just have a rough first draft of the mod pack by then, that would be very cool. Okay, we're just gonna make a few extra bolts, because why not? You may take a lot of things from me, but you're never going to take my ability to make more bolts. Hopefully. Hiccups! What is it with me and life in the woods and hiccups? Okay, we're kinda dipping off to the right. But that's okay, I think that's just because we were going east after all, and now we took our little off path, which is starting to be quite long. If we find something nice here at the end, it's gonna suck because we can't. Yeah, I can't place a waste stone. Ah, yes, the boyfriend has nice hair, and totally didn't give me a heart attack by popping up next to me in the darkness. Oh, little whale friend. Oh, little fishies! You don't see them a lot randomly on the ocean. Oh, I saw another little whale friend there. Probably its twin brother. Okay. Yeah, this is still working. We're still going the way we should be. So yeah, what is some stuff I could say? In the last episode I talked about how I tried out a new recipe yesterday, and the supposed 3 servings. I always use the word portions because that is what it's called in German, but I know in English it's called servings. So the recipe said 3 servings, and you know, I think we're crashing. Okay, weren't we like very off to the side? What happened here? 3 servings. And you know, sometimes us 2 people eat more like 2.5, and then you have a little midnight snack, because obviously the supposed servings, they always vary a little bit, and that's totally fine. But these 3 servings honestly make that 30. So we had the leftovers for lunch today, which was actually pretty nice. And the thing is though, the leftovers. So afterwards we put them into a bowl, but the food was still a little bit warm, so I didn't put it into the fridge right away, because that is how you get bacteria and have your food go bad. So I left it on the counter, a little bit covered, so you don't have any flies eating itself into your food. That's kind of not what I'm going for when I make vegan meals, you know. I try to keep the animals out of there. And then last night, I was finally almost asleep. I stayed up longer than I intended to. And then finally I was starting to get tired. I was thinking about, you know, everything I did that day. And I was like, you know, I made some new food, tried new things, doing very good here. And I was like, yeah, and then we have leftovers. It's gonna be great. I left the leftovers on the counter. They're not on the fridge. Oops. But I did the responsible thing because I know myself. I've gotten to a point, I think it's because of the autism, but I don't know. Sometimes people may say it's OCD, because there's also lots of other habits that may lead to that, but I don't know. But I always, when I was younger, I didn't like leftovers. They were just kind of icky to me. Even if it was a very good meal, leftovers, they were old. And I wasn't sure if they would still be good, so I didn't eat them. And I've gotten over that. But if they wouldn't, like, talking about some noodles and veggies that are left out overnight, not refrigerated. Yes, it's winter, it's a little bit colder, but I do not think I would have wanted those for lunch. So, you know, I was responsible. 2 a.m. I sleepily wobble downstairs. The dog happily tags along, grabs a little midnight snack, and I put everything into the fridge. And I was very happy with myself for being so responsible. So it's, if you wake up one night and remember there was this thing that you really, really, really should do, do it. Yes, you're tired. Yes, it's gonna suck. But it was worth it. And then actually it was very funny because the container that we put the food into, the lid was very hard to close. And it was one that has like 4 little edges locking. So it took me a little bit to get each one to lock. And my dog, who came along because she wanted a little snack, and was like, oh, a human to keep me company while I snack. Because she actually usually wants you to sit down when she's eating. She does not like eating alone. And she... Good morning! She very much prefers it if you're sitting at the table next to her. That's okay. We all have our quirks. And I was closing the container, and it's a very loud one when you close it. And our dog is so incredibly adorable when she's confused. She tilts her head like very intensely. It's something that, you know, I've seen in videos, but none of our previous dogs have really done that. And she's done it with various things before when she's curious and doesn't know something. But to see her react like that just because I'm closing a food container, it was so cute. So I had a little moment of cuteness then and there. That also made it worth it that I got out of bed again. Being an adorable doggo. Oh no, don't crash again. I mean, it's just running out of memory, but we have to restart the game because if we log back in now, it's laggy. Okay. I mean, yes, this forest, it can be laggy because we have a lot of very tall trees. But this is annoying right now. Yeah, so that was a little live update about everything I have done since the last episode. I put my food leftovers into the fridge at night, and I got kind of into Minecraft Pokemon. That is what happened. Very productive. I really have to get stuff done tomorrow. I really do. There are some little things I meant to do today. I meant to do this week. Like, I really wanted to dye my hair this week, and time just passed by so quickly, and I was distracted with other things. Minecraft. You cannot tell me that we find them again and we don't have more name tags. We spent almost 600 episodes looking for more of these guys. The boyfriend is booping the screen. Okay, we're gonna return home. There's a chance that we have more over there in the unloaded chunks. I'm so upset. You can't tell me that we have... They're so close to each other. So close to each other. Oh my god. These guys are going to be gone by the time we return. Once you leave the chunk, they're gone for some reason. Penguins that are despawning. Is this the sign to return home? They're like, what's the word? Snattering? It's so cute. But I think this is... We have not a lot of food left anyway. With the end of an episode, I might just do the organizing in a time lapse now. And I can be sad about finding penguins again. Like, what are the chances? The cursed path. It may be a good path. And going off... We have 20 points. Going off the cursed path, maybe that's also good. So these two are empty. Maybe there's still some in the back of the biome, but we're gonna need to bring so many name tags. And we don't have a lot of name tags. That's just a sign that we need to go into some caves and like try to find some minecarts, dungeons, all that. I mean, yes, there's also a slight chance to find them. Is there actually to find them in desert temples? I don't have the loot table in mind right now. Okay, we have a set spawn point again. That is very nice. We have over a stack of bundled jute. This is going to result in a lot of burlap, which means a lot of books. That's very good. Yeah, random. I put some clay into random at first. Oh, we have a have another accident here. That one. Go there. Yeah, that one's also technically an accident, but we didn't really witness that one. So loot. I mean, we got some new stuff. We did get. We only could have kept one of them, and I don't want to keep a single one. That's not good. I mean, we have the saplings. The chainmail armor is very cool. And blocks. Yeah, we got a bunch of clay. That's good. We got some redwood stuff that we didn't have before. Very, very nice. That one is so full. Wow. Potentially some new stuff. We're gonna see that in a second. Very happy about the icy irises. Awesome. Basic stuff here. Okay, we're going to take care of the redwood and then we're gonna enter the time-lapse mode, I'd say. I'm upset by the penguins. I hope there's more in the biome. When we first found them, like, the entire biome was full of them from what I remember. But maybe there's hope. And we can finally do this. Yeah, goodbye from current me, I guess. We're gonna go into time-lapse mode now. Dehydrated. Always bring as many name tags as you can. Really, why do we save our name tags for other stuff? What could we possibly need them for? We should use them for the penguins. We will return. Probably before episode 700, because I'm very curious about that now. If any survived. So yeah, thank you for watching. Enjoy the time lapse if you're into that kind of stuff. And yeah, goodbye from current me.